Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another video, and I thought it would be super fun to take you along to Michael's while I do some spring shopping and show you all their new finds. So let's get started. So when I walked into my local Michael's, immediately they had all the florals displayed, and I love to start here to get some inspiration, especially for the color scheme I want to go with. And I'm really loving this peachy pink color this year for spring. I think it's so pretty and just very feminine. And these stems were $12.99 each. I thought that was a great price because they are large and very realistic. And then I fell in love with this gorgeous picture. I thought it was so pretty, just a pattern on it and the shape. It was $39.99, which is a bit pricey, but I thought it was a big piece and would look so gorgeous with those spring florals in it. I don't know if you guys are like me, but if I'm buying new pieces, I like to play around with them in the store and see how things would look at home. So I already have a picture at home, but this just helps me visualize how it would look in my own space, and I thought it was just so feminine and pretty. So we'll definitely use my own picture, but kind of mimic that look. I also love this Mercury glass dish. It was $39.99 Canadian, and I think the American prices are definitely cheaper. But I just was so loving all the pretty pastels and whites. I think they're so gorgeous for this time of year. This 5-inch hobnail glass pot by Ashland was definitely one of my favorites. It was $24.99, and I thought it was so stunning. It would look so pretty with florals. You could really put anything in it. And then I stumbled on these baskets. I love adding baskets. They add so much warmth and texture. These would look so beautiful on a door filled with florals for spring, and they had it in the smaller size as well as the larger. These baskets were very similar to the ones I just showed, except it doesn't have the plastic inside, but I love that texture and also that warm wood color with the rope handle. It's so stunning, and I thought this one was so unique. I can just envision this kind of on a hook, and it just brings a lot of texture to a space. So I was definitely eyeing up all the baskets. Moving on to more of the hanging baskets, you could definitely place real florals in here or plants just because it does have the plastic liner. These ones are so gorgeous for spring, and I really liked this basket with the leather handle. I'll definitely link everything in my description box in case you see something you love, but I thought that was so pretty. Right next to the baskets, they had these glass floral pieces that you could hang on the wall. So gorgeous by Ashland, and it gives a very vintage feel, but also very feminine and spring-like. So I thought these were absolutely stunning. Moving over to the pots, I love this checkered print vase. It's very on trend right now, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but it's really grown on me and I love it so much. I also love this neutral cream pot, and I think what I'm really loving about these pieces is that you can switch up what you put inside but transition it from season to season, and it really cuts down on the amount of decor you need. You don't always have to buy new things every season. I also thought that vase was very interesting, kind of with the large balls, but my favorite piece is this Minka dupe. It's a 10-inch hobnail vase. It's very heavy. It's almost like a stone material, and I was envisioning my pinkish peach flowers in here sitting on my kitchen island. I think it's so stunning, and I had to bring this pot home with me. I loved it so much. I definitely feel like Michael's is on the pricier side, but if you use coupons and get the buy one, get one free, you can save a lot of money that way. So it definitely can feel like a bit more of a splurge, but everything is so beautiful. I also love this pot. It would be perfect if you decorate with a lot of black in your home. And then they had these really pretty black and gold plant holders down below. I remember seeing these vases last year and I never picked them up, but they're definitely very boho. The larger one was $32.99, and I believe the smaller one is $24.99, but such beautiful pieces that you can use even into summer, and I really love these ones. This is probably my favorite collection for this spring at Michael's. It's a warm heritage collection. I love all the wood tones mixed with the greens, the creams, the whites. I think it's so warm and cozy and inviting. And I'm just kind of showing what my Michael's had. They were still bringing out a lot of decor, but they did have a lot of the pieces for this line, and I'm going to show you some of my favorites. I thought this canvas print was so gorgeous. I love the soft muted colors. And then these round bird pictures were $24.99. I love the shape as well as the wood frame. These would look gorgeous hanging on a wall or on a bookshelf. This pillow was also so pretty. I love the simple design. It was $49.99 Canadian, definitely cheaper in the States. And then they had some really pretty vases. They had the clear, the green, and the amber. And I love the green and amber so much. Thought they would be so pretty on my bookshelf. This picture was probably my favorite art piece. It was $29.99 Canadian, $24.99 American. I love the simplicity of it. And I'm trying to get away from those word signs, so I feel like these landscape ones are gorgeous. They also had these wooden beads. They were $19.99 each, and I love layering these on my vignettes. They were in the cream and then that rich dark brown. This little dish is so cute. I love the pattern on it, and it was relatively inexpensive at $7.99. I thought this would look so pretty beside my bed to put my rings or earrings in. And then this kind of coppery gold piece was so stunning. It was $39.99 Canadian. I love kind of the patina on the outside, and just envisioning filling that with something like florals for spring. This is also a really pretty piece with the greenery and then that wooden arched frame. And I feel like that art shape is so gorgeous and definitely very trendy right now. I can't help but look at all the cute little birds. These were $12.99. They mimicked a wooden piece, but I love to layer these into my decor for spring. And then I'm really been loving book boxes because you can stack these up for height. They look so gorgeous on bookshelves. They varied in price depending on the size, but I loved how neutral these ones were. And then I thought this piece was kind of cute. It was just a briefcase, wooden with the leather handle, kind of like a trunk. And this would be great to kind of just layer a basket on top of with some florals, and just kind of brings in a vintage feel. This box looks so rustic with the wood tones and the gold trim. It was $29.99, but I thought this would be perfect in my living room. I could hide my remote controls in here, and then it also looks very elegant sitting out. If you're into birds, definitely go to Michael's, and especially this line. You will love everything. I think this print is so pretty, and I think what makes everything more beautiful is just how they have the wood frames. I prefer that to just a canvas print. This little basket was definitely very boho with the wooden beads on it, but this would be perfect for storing items on a shelf. And this piece made me think of Liz from Traditions by the Season. She loves her topiaries. But I think this is so gorgeous and very elegant. This would look so pretty propped up on a shelf. I don't know about you guys, but I always love to go out and browse before I start a new season of decorating. Even if I'm not spending anything, it just helps give me so much inspiration and uses for pieces that I already have that I might never have thought about before. I thought these Rainboots were super cute. I always display my Hunter Rainboots in the spring and summer, even the winter. So these ones were super cute. And then they had this terranium almost in this bronzy look. This would look adorable filled with candles, greenery, florals. You could really put anything in here and change it from season to season. If you're looking for layering pieces, this would be so cute. It's this little ladder. I love the wood tone of it. It's very neutral, so you could pretty much use it in any space. I think it was $29.99, and it has a hook on it so you could hang it or just prop it up. And then they did have some wreaths out. I don't think they've brought everything out yet, but loving all the pinks and just those soft blush colors. This aisle had some lanterns and bird cages mixed in. I love bird cages for the spring and summer. I have so many, so I didn't need any more. These ones were so gorgeous, as well as these tall lanterns. They would be perfect on the porch. So moving over to this line, I believe it's called Monet's Garden. It's very feminine and romantic, perfect for spring and summer with all the soft pastel colors. I absolutely love this line. These tin hearts are so pretty and would be perfect for Valentine's Day. But then they also had this gorgeous kind of patinaed mirror. I love it in this gold color. So pretty. It was $69.99 Canadian. And I also love this little tiny mirror. You could use that even as a serving tray. These little teacup candles were so pretty and would be perfect for a garden party, as well as this really cute pastel pink riser. You guys will have to let me know in the comments what colors you're using for spring and if you've started your spring decorating. It's been a lot milder here in Ontario, so it's really making me want to start decorating for spring. I love getting an early start on the season, and I just felt so inspired by all these pieces. This little cherub reminds me of a piece my mom had when I was little. I thought it was so precious. And then I love picking up these riser trays. These are perfect for creating little vignettes, and they had lots of different colors and sizes. These pearl letters are so gorgeous. They would look pretty on a door or layered on a wreath. I can never find an F for Fraser though, but they also had these cute little teapots. It reminds me how my mom always had her tea cart and she filled them with teapots and teacups. This stone piece was so gorgeous. It felt very French country to me. You could hang this on a wall or kind of just layer it on a shelf, but it was so stunning. You could place it horizontally or vertically. And then I came across this gorgeous rose in this frame, so elegant and pretty. And they had quite a few prints here, just in very soft pastel pinks. And it reminds me almost of a garden party in the spring and summer. I feel like these wax warmers are new to Michael's. I don't remember seeing them before. And then they had tons of LED candles. So that's all I had time for today. Let me know if you want a part 2, but until the next video, take care. God bless.